Alright guys, welcome to a game between Hera and No Mongols Please, also known as Ayaguz, one of the top Australian players as well, aka also known as Dick the Birthday Boy. But I think he was so fed up with Mongols, he felt the need to change his name. I know he wasn't happy about changing his name from Dick the Birthday Boy, but here we are, No Mongols Please versus Hera, both playing the Abbasid on French Pass. I have seen this game, is very interesting, so we'll take a look at what these guys do. I'm going to fast forward the early stages of this just because they're obviously on this map, it's very passive and most civs like to boom. So we're going to fast forward to begin with. In an Abbasid mirror, usually what you expect to see is just siege and like men-at-arms, maybe crossbows as well. And in Imperial, there's potential for hand cannoneers, but as a unit, since they got nerfed, hand cannoneers aren't very good in terms of how much they cost. They're very pop efficient, so they are good in that sense, but in general, I don't think they're the strongest unit. I think Expos are more cost efficient. I expect both of them to go with the economic wing in the early stages of the game as well. Just so that discounts their villager cost, and they're going to be able to get quite an efficient boom on straight away. So I think that both, okay, Dick the Birthday Boy or No Mongols Please is going with 2 scouts. And Hera opting to only go for the 1 scout here. Both of them aging now with the economic wing. And now both dropping, I believe, this Hera will also drop a mining camp on the stone. So they both gathered enough gold for the upgrade for fresh food stuffs. So I believe once they get enough of that, I'll probably take their bills off gold and then just start gathering resources to get a second town center straight away. Both opting to go for stone. So yep, we're going to see multiple TCs, 2 or 3. On this map, people sometimes go for 3 TCs. On more open maps and things like that, I definitely recommend probably just sticking with the 2 TCs, as you can usually get punished pretty hard. Unless you scout them and they're doing their own greedy stuff, and then you can get away with a 3 TC boom. Being annoying with the scouts on the stone mine. Hera having to pull back 1 bill, both aging up at exactly the same time. In terms of relics, what do we got? We got 2 in the middle and 2 on No Mongols Please side, basically. Actually, there's 4. 4 are pretty much in the middle. I lied. There's 1 on each side and there's 3 in the middle. Alright, second TC coming down for Hera right now. Same for No Mongols Please. They're pretty much identical with the timings here. There's not much variance between them in terms of the timings for these TCs. Hera still mining stone. Either this is a mistake or he's going for the 3rd TC. I suspect we're going to see a 3rd TC though. Gold tier activated for Hera. Do we see the same for Guz? No, we don't. Only 6 structures in his network. This is a pretty big deal, right? 10% gathering on all resources. And it's going to be a minute before we see it come in for No Mongols Please. I think... Okay, so... they're actually both going triple TC here. Where's Hera's 3rd? He's still gathering the resources for it. So, No Mongols Please, first one to get out 3 TCs, which is probably why he didn't have the Golden Age as early. Hera was likely investing in extra houses just to get that Golden Age. As you can see, he's got 36 out of 60 pops, so he's just dropped down extra houses because it's only 50 wood to get the Golden Age there. Bill going down, coming back from building the wall. Not a big issue. Very cheap loss. Especially when you got 3 town centers pumping. And they only cost 25 food each. So Hera opting to wall, whereas no Mongols please is not walling yet. Whoa, he's going 4 TCs. Holy moly. So we're seeing 3 TCs come out for Hera, but 4 TCs coming up for no Mongols please. I guess he figures if he can boom harder, he'll just be in a better position here. I mean, the logic isn't too flawed there, but I don't know. I feel like the payoff of 4 TCs compared to 3 is not really that worth it. I think it slows you down too much in like getting to the next stage or whatever it is that you might be doing. Just gathering 700 res for another TC there. I'll be interested to see the post game to see the Vil graph here and the difference there. Hera now going for stone walls, so he's just going super boom here. But the thing is, Hera might be putting up stone walls with triple TC, but no Mongols. No Mongols please, has 4 TCs. He should start walling though. Okay, he's putting some wooden walls up here. Oh, Hera. He's going for the quad market and going for the trade boom. We're seeing he's actually going up with the trade wing here. So the trade wing with Abbasid, you actually get the first tech, the age 2 tech, you get increased gold income by 30% from your traders. So that's why he's got the stone walls up. So he only has stone walls up on one side at the moment, which could be a little bit dangerous because obviously no Mongols please has units on the field. So he would be able to siege the top side. But we're seeing the tech come in now, spice roads, and the quad market. All producing traders right now, 50 wood, 50 gold. These guys are holding 177 gold here. It's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. And we're going to see that increase by 30% once he gets the tech in. So we got a minute on that left. What are we seeing from Dick? He's got a couple military buildings out. Still just 4 TC booming. But he doesn't have this wall done. I don't know what happened here, but he's not got anything building it there. Hera starting to put some stone wall towers up to prevent this annoyance from happening. But meanwhile, this is essentially like having a 4 TC boom on top of his 3 TC boom. Although I think traders actually like get resources at a more efficient rate, especially when you have like the upgrades. Did I take a sip of my coffee? Here you go, mate. Just for you, Toolshed. Got an iced coffee because it's quite hot in Australia at the moment. So finally, no Mongols please actually starting to build his wall. But he does see these stone wall towers, so he's backing off a little bit here. Well, let's take a look at the income per minute. Oh. Move this here. There we go. So income per minute, look at Hera's gold. It's just crazy. And soon, what this is going to mean, it's going to translate into Hera's food eco being a lot more. Because he's going to be able to take all these vills off gold and put them on food and wood. So I'd imagine, okay, coming out with the mosque, starting to create some imams to pick up the relics here. Keep in mind the relics, when you compare them to like the amount that Hera's getting from his traders, 208 from all these guys. Like it's not even going to compare. If we take a look at the Vil counts as well, Hera's at 111, no Mongols please, also at 111. That's weird, why is that? What the heck? You got the 3 T's up first, and then put a 4th one down. Seems a bit strange. Wait, it counts the traders, right? I think it counts the traders. Yeah, it's economic units, so yeah. Hera has like 20 traders right now. 25, 30 maybe even. So No Mongols Please is going for the map control aspect, or approach I should say, in this game. Whereas Hera's just gone, I'm just going to boom like an absolute madman behind my walls here. Fast forward a little bit, not much action. I would imagine we see some units coming out soon, maybe? Although Hera's actually going up to Imperial right now. Going up with the military wing, as opposed to the culture wing. I think I like that choice. Because obviously Hera has just like an insane trade boom going. So saving some money on the techs is not going to be as impactful as some of the upgrades you can get from the military wing. Holy moly, look at all these buildings being dropped here. Looks like he's just opting to go men-at-arms and siege here. Probably men-at-arms and bombards. So, no Mongols Please has both these sacred sites as well. We can't actually check when that started, but if we say from like 30 seconds ago. And he has to hold it for 10 minutes. So it was like 27.5 minutes. But the thing is, okay, they're actually both in Imperial, so it's not like he's behind in that aspect. Deleting his wooden walls here, and he's getting out some bombards. What did Guz go for here? So he went for the economic wing. Not economic, sorry, culture wing instead of the military. Let's see if Hera adds in any camels here to give his units more armor. Oh no. What are you doing, Hera? Pull them back. Look at that income per minute. That is wild. He's like nearly double overall income at the moment. Another upgrade that he can get from the military wing is increase the health of his infantry by 15%. So that's something that Hera will have, and no Mongols Please won't have. Also, he's got a bunch of pikes, and obviously pikes don't do that well against men-at-arms. And only archers as well. Pikes, archers, a bit icky. I don't know if this is a good fight for no Mongols Please. He's not shooting the siege either. Men-at-arms on top of his siege right here, backed into the corner. And now he's in there, like... No Mongols Please doesn't have like the units to do with men-at-arms. I mean, he's making a few hand cannoneers here, but... obviously, like, there's just not enough to deal with these men-at-arms. And I think Hera's just going to deny the sacred sites. And from here, like, there's pretty much nothing that no Mongols Please can do. Because Hera's eco is just absolutely insane with these traders. Look how many he has. 157 eco pop. That does mean he's not able to get many units out, but he doesn't have that much resources stacked at the moment. So I believe once he gets more resources stacked, he'll be able to delete some of his villas here. But a hand cannoneers are just kind of trash unit, I think. They're just not worth their cost at the moment since the nerf. You're better off going expos when you're not at like full pop. Like, they are a better unit than expos in terms of just like 1 versus 1. But cost efficiency, nah. I mean, he doesn't have to upgrade the hand cannons, which is another thing, but still. And I think he's just gonna get overwhelmed with the constant flood of men-at-arms here and the bombards in the back. He has his culverin of his own, but he doesn't have the like military to stop the men-at-arms from getting on the culverins as well. And culverins, in my opinion, just aren't that great of a siege unit. And that's GG. That's crazy. So it looks like no Mongols Please started to get a trade boom going, but he was just too late. Like, Hera had his going for so long. Like, as soon as he hit Castle Age, He was already quadruple producing traders. That was a really cool strat by Hera, actually utilizing the trade wing, which is something you don't really see that often. And he put a priority on it as soon as he hit castle, just walling up and making sure that no one could get in.